Alrighty, let's get ready for this. So it's been a while since I've done a stream at this time. But then I remember that in my country, it's fucking daylight savings, boys. Wow, look at those tanks. Ryan, what's good? What's good, brother? Or should I say baby? Hola! Avalonian. What's good? We're just having a play around in Tier 17, and I'll probably do Tier 17 overnight, because East the Beast told me, get your act together and rerun your discos, and I got a nice little boost. And actually Tier 17 is the highest now. The only problem is I haven't done the other shit to boost up the damage and all the other. You guys know the bloody drill, but can we take a moment to look at those orbs, boys? Oh, those orbs putting in work, shredding. The Tower Beyblade. I know Ryan was a big Beyblade fan. But I tell you what, I went into an anime shop today. It's my son's birthday. Oh, Little Clouded. What do we call him? Little Steam. So we went over to the closest city. It's about 20 minutes away. And we went into this anime shop. Bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. I didn't know any of the characters. I'm such a boomer. I'm like, do you know any of these characters? They had all the figurines and all the models and all that sort of carry. And he's like, yeah. I was like, damn, I'm so old, bro. I don't even know any of this. Nah, but I know who Goku is. I know who Vegeta is. That's all that counts, eh? Bro, at the end of the day, bro, Vegeta will smash all of them. No matter what anime you come out with. Vegeta's gonna hus. So, I'm just gonna end this so we can get this started. But, looking at the health and looking at where this is going, there is potential that this could be viable. We'll just have to see at the end of the day. If I give it an overnight run and just let it do its thing. Just let it do its thing. You know, 5-6 runs. We'll be able to check out what it is compared to the previous tier. The only annoying thing's Protector's Ultimate, bro. Bro, that can suck a dick. Alright, let's do this. Let's get out of here. Surrendux. Boom. What are our conditions, boys? Enemy speed. So that's move faster. Orb resistance. What a treat, hey. Just when we unlock. Just when we get the ability to shred with our orbs. Bro, the first tournament is orb resistance. Take that. Plasma cannon, that's gonna be mass enforcement. So speed and mass enforcement is gonna be dumb. Alright, let's do this. How's everybody been? What are you little scallywags been up to? Do I want that? Should we go with the Scarlett Johansson? How much change have I got? 200. Not enough. What's it called? Attack. Haven't even invested in it. Is this your first Tier 17 run? Yep, that's my first one. So here's my multiplier. Tier 17's at just under 14k. Just over 13k. Almost 13k. And this one I'm surprised that I didn't get. Or did I even attempt it? No, I don't think I attempted it. I was going to. But that's quite a long run, 5,000 waves. So I did 16, and then I did 17, and then I went back to 15. It wasn't a hands-on one. I just picked the perks and let it do its thing. I was just doing the the birthday buzz with my young fella. We had like, just with everything with my nan and that, it's just been pretty intense. And I just wanted to tap out. Been with my son, 16. 16, bro, damn. My son had like $500. I was like, bro, you can spend $500 on going to the titty bar, bro. You see 500 tits, that's 500 motorboats. Is that what we're after? What am I missing from there? Is it that? I feel like it's a space displacer kind of guy today. But we shall see. XL Daily, what's good? Big dog, good luck. Good luck to you too, bro. I hope you climb up a few more spots. Junior, what's up? What's up? Eagle, my guy. Tier 17 is a big jump. You need a bunch of enemy level skips and damage to kill the tank. Sorry if you can hear the puppies stepping out something. You need a lot of damage to kill the tanks fast enough, otherwise the coin per minute will be low. Yeah, bro. 100%. I 100% feel that. They're quite annoying, eh, those tanks. Not gonna lie. They're quite annoying. So I re-rolled my Dim Core. So it's just looking a little bit better. One second, guys. I'm just gonna mute the mic. Somebody's here. Or just hang in there, gents. Alright, we good. So I feel like putting RB on is probably the go, just with the mass enforcement and that, just squeezing out whatever we can. I don't know if I need this. I actually should probably at some stage should check the shards and see what's the best way to set this up. I've got a little bit of change, so we might as well just max this. Whoa, look at that. Boom. We'll just roll like that, and we'll just see how we go, eh? We'll just see what's the go. Take these locks off. The Death-Defy down's gonna be a little bit cancerous. I think that's the only thing I have to do now on this tab. I got my lab set, I got the cards. I think we're good, gents. I think we're good. Damn, little cloud battle be a big thunderstorm soon. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's loving it. Bro, it's actually sad going to the mall and seeing how many things were shut down. Like, bro, my mind was blown, bro. And like, going through all the shops, like, everything they had was dumb. I was like, bro. Like, you can definitely feel the shift. It's only because I don't go to places like that. Like, bro, I ain't going to no shopping mall. Why? Because I'm a man. We don't go to shopping malls, boys. We don't go to shopping malls. Yeah, look, we could probably just kick this off. Alright. Let's do this. So I feel like fasts and that are going to be annoying. Enemy speed. Enemy moves faster. So it's not necessarily enemy attacks faster for Rays and that. So it's just going to be like getting chipped. In my opinion. Gotta get that boy an application. You start tomorrow. Yeah, boy. You're a big boy now. You come start tomorrow. Good luck in your tourney. Actually, AFK, my guy. Good luck to you too, big guy. I'll get these skips through, and then we'll kick it off, eh? But I did the worst thing ever. I started my stream and my vape's not even charged. No. Mr. Flipster, lure me up and call me Jimmy, the Law Lord. The Law Lord's back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Doing stuff like this, bro, is gonna be a good distraction. Look, it's like that when I went live the other night. It was just a good little distraction. Just tap out of life for a minute. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping that where these orbs are and where that range line is, it's kind of gonna be the good spot. So I might put fast first. Ah, shot. My wife came in clutch, swapped in the other vape. What a fiend, eh? Okay, so I'm gonna put these guys out the way. I'm just gonna go fast for now. And now we sail it out. I might change this background too. Like, I low-key find it a little bit hard to see what's going on. And I mean, it doesn't help that I'm using my cloud phone. Like, even though I've got it set at 1080, it's definitely not 1080. Funny how kids, all we wanted to do was adult stuff, and when we became adults, we missed being kids. Bro, funny saying that. I dropped my daughter off at school today, this morning. Just because we were saying goodbye to some of the fam while they were heading back to Australia. And, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, the boys look soft as eh? I was like looking at the boys, I was like, damn, we would have chewed yous up at school. And don't get me wrong, hey, look, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You know, our youngins get to be youngins, but just a whole different ball game. And there's a few little ruffians floating around the town, little hooligans. But I just remember it was way different. And I think a lot of it is like, as youngsters, we like, bro, like, if y'all are the same generation as me, you guys are all millennials too. So you would have copped the same thing. Everything you did, it was like, bro, why are you so immature? Bro, when are you going to grow up? You know, it's the difference between the large difference between the generation gaps when you're a kid and you're raising your little brothers and sisters. You know, you're changing their nappies, you're making sure that they're gonna have food and stuff like that. Whereas I can't imagine, like, you know, no doubt some of that's going on, but I can't imagine it as much as when we were little. Okay, so as the range is pushed out, the orb line has come in closer. So we can take advantage of that orb line for the space displacer, but not so much for making sure we don't get chipped from a range. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that and decide whether we want the black hole on or off. That's kind of where my head's leaning. As Wong says, it's not the same as having to wipe your own ass. What? What's up, Clouded? Just joined. How's it going? We're about to find out. I'm a little bit nervous with enemy speed and mass enforcement. I typically don't do well, just from having such a low amount of CC. But we're good, man. We're good. We'll see how it rips. We'll see how it rips, bro. Good early morning, mate. Hope all is good. Rappaport, my guy. Bro, Rappaport, I haven't seen a video in a while. Is it just YouTube and the notifications, or has it been a while since you posted? Have you moved your frequency or something? I'm gonna look you up now. Rappaport the Tower. Check out your channel. Yeah, there's... Oh, are you going to like monthly uploads? No, I haven't posted. Okay, all good, bro. But yeah, I haven't seen one in a while. Let's chuck a video up there. Is it just life? But I went to Time Zone today. Time Zone in my country is like an arcade. But I almost got the high score on the hammer thing. We did that punching one. You know, the one, and then it's like always on in reels and shorts and clips and all of that. And you punch that, you know, that hanging testicle looking thing. Bro, first attempt and my son beat me, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, we are not doing this, fam. But I was 1 point off the highest for the one where you slam the hammer down. I haven't posted, it's really live, just taking a pause. Yeah, cool as, bro. Cool as, man. Life's like that. Hope all is well, though, bro. Straight up. Hope all is good. But not gonna lie, I've like neglected my tower for the last few days. I think there was a few days there where I just didn't log in at all. Just so thankful for the auto start. Clouded at Time Zone be like Hulk smash. They have Time Zone in Aussie, eh? They got Time Zone by you fellas, eh? You know what it is. You know the drill. Bro, I tell you what, over in Aussie, when I was a little girl, shit, how old was I? I was either 6, because I know I went to Aussie when I was 6. I was either 6 or I was around intermediate age, which is somewhere between like 11 and 13. And there's a place in Sydney called Sydney. It's probably not even around now, but I'm pretty sure it was called like Sega World or something like that. I'll see if there might like pop up an old image. We'll see if we can have a look. Sega World, Sydney. Boom. Bro, it was the baddest thing I'd ever seen when I was a little girl. Straight up. Bro, I had food courts. The games were unlimited. You got like a wristband thing. Bro, how did I lose 2 shields? Too much blah blah. Oh no, I lost the images. Where's it gone? Bro, it was the baddest thing in the world. So, like, my old man would go to work, and then he would, like, we'd just get a day pass and just hang out there. Alright, we death-defied. Look at that. Look at the luck. Cracked the death-defy. So we got chipped from something. I've still got my inner landmine, so I feel like it's almost definitely a range. So range is a bit of a problem for us, gents. What a perfect time to get a death-defy. Yeah, I reckon it's definitely range because that line's right there. So I'm wondering if I push the orbs out so it's just past that range line. We'll see. MV, what's good? Sup, boss? Good luck on tourney. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can get it. Okay. See, we got chipped. It's definitely the range. Definitely the range, boys. So I'm wondering if I turn the black hole off. Let's just cull it. And then hopefully we've got enough juice to juggle everything around. Alright, we've lost Berserk. This is it. Demon mode's popped. Demon mode popped at 1,000. Oh yeah, you can see the little creeps. Look at them. Oh, because there's no orb thing. Okay. Well, what are we going to do about that, gents? We've got no orbs. No orbs. What to do? What to do? You can see, where is it? Mass enforcement. 200% per wave. Whoa. Look at them. And the orbs just won't do anything. Oh! Do we have plasma cannon on? Death ray, I mean. What was I thinking? There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, so next run, we'll keep the death ray in. It's pretty much the insta-kill mechanic for us. Orbs ain't gonna do nothing. So I'm borderline wondering if what we do about Black Hole. Because it might be able to catch a few things. God, it looks like everything's a problem. Razor busing shots. I don't know if it's range. It looks like the mass enforcement with the fast getting you. Alright, that death ray putting in work. I think we just leave the orbs there so that they can help with trying to work on the boss. And then we just try to figure out what we're going to do about the chip damage. Definitely the death ray's helping now. What a waste of a good death defy. Alright, I'm just gonna wait by nuke and see if we need to nuke something. Fucking little cunt, get off me. Turned off my CF. Look at that, and it didn't even turn back on. Alright, so, you guys know the drill. If you see someone you know, give them a shout out. I think we know Captain Daddy, don't we? Alright, let's see how many campers are down the bottom. 3. Okay. Should be okay. Jesus. Should be okay. Holy moly. Who is this? What is that? Bro, who is this guy? So he's pretty much getting first. Let's check some of these other little jokers. You guys know the drill. There's a couple sometimes, couple of little cheeky boys like playing pretend down here. Okay, so we keep the death ray on. Those fasts are a pain, eh? I mean, I'm even considering doing G-Comp. I'm even considering doing G-Comp and trying to use Black Hole to catch as many things as I can. I'll give it another whirl. We were pretty lucky that run getting that Death Defy. There's the potential that we can do the rest of the runs and there's no Death Defy, eh? Yeah, 1. Wow, we were. Disco Fever, good luck on the runs. Been on cruise control, but finally got Ancestral Prim C. Let's go. So I can pivot to Perma Black Hole. Pretty keen to try it out. Perma Black Hole gives you a massive jump in farming, and a little bit harder to get Perma Black Hole in Tawny, but definitely can. Especially if you use G-Comp in that. Definitely attainable. But yeah, man, it sounds excellent. Because there's a bit of a difference between... Doesn't it jump from 60% to like 70 or 80% reduction? It's pretty damn good. Peter, what's good? What's good, fam? You're actually getting consistence over 1,000 in Tawny. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. I'm just struggling now into how to break further. And which direction to lean. Because I definitely need... I basically need to double my coin per hour. In order to afford some of the labs that I really want to, I don't know, I suppose get into. Start getting into the thick of. So that's I'm in that little bit of a crossroads. But I do need to get a bit more econ. Because ideally, like, what am I earning? Let's have a look-see. Where is my calculator? So I'm earning about 250 Q a day And I ideally want that to be around 500. At least 500. So basically I just need to double my econ. And those labs are the labs are pretty impactful. There's a bunch of stuff at 500Q a day. There's a bunch of stuff that can help you out with the labs. And I mean, just even in general, like workshop stuff, you can get a lot of help. But it's definitely something I need to work towards, like for the long-term progression of the account. It's just any of those effects won't be felt immediate. Like it would if I went Spotlight Plus and all the other goodies. Now with the Orb Adjuster, you can do that fast Scarlett Johansson. Bro, we're actually cracking up with that at the start of the tourney. It's like, I just get Orb Adjuster, and then Uncle Fuds goes and shreds me by throwing on Orb Resistance. What a guy. What a guy, Uncle Fuds. Nah, he likes being a hard man to his nephew, though. When we went over to the city today, we stopped in this place called Wet Pets, and it's basically just like a pet store. And I see the puppies, eh? And like, bro, I'm the type of guy, bro. Like, I want all the puppies, all of them. I like playing with their little toe beans. I like smelling the puppy breath. I like biting on their ears. I just love puppies so much. I was like looking at these puppies, I just want to pinch their cheeks. And then the lady, the clerk's like, "Are you looking to get a man's best friend?" I was like, "Oh, there you go, eh? How many suckers have you pulled in with that one?" That's what we did when we got our little fella. I'll show you guys a photo, actually. Bro, you guys tell me that this guy isn't cute as. You guys tell me that this isn't a little cutie. Bro, this is how... Hold on, Bro, I'll show you guys the first photo first. We'll stay on topic. I'll show you the first photo. And this is the puppy. This is the one that I always talk about. Oh, look at him! Look at those ears! Bro, those ears. Bro, he can hear what's going on over in Brizzy, boys. He can hear the State of O game. Bro, the cutest fella in NZ, bro. Bro, but then this one here. Bro, this is how I imagine Ryan plays the tower. Ryan sits like that when he plays the tower. But I remember when I was a little girl, bro, I was sitting there watching TV like that. And my mum's brother's like same age as me. He's like a couple years older than me, bro. And I didn't know you weren't supposed to sit like that as a boy. until my uncle and my cousins were like, "How you little pussy? Look how you sit." I never sat like that again. Ryan says he's not that flexible. I never sat like that again, fam. Bro. From that day onwards, I stopped sitting like that. But look, watch cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons sitting like that, eh? Oh, bro, crack up. Bro, that's like low-hanging fruit, bro. Like, if you're a kid and you're watching cartoons and you're sitting like that, bro, you're slim picking for the cousins. Bro, the cousins are gonna own you, brother. Bro, they're gonna chew you up. They're gonna spit you out, bro. We were like actually talking about it. Like when I was around at my nan's house, catch up with some of my cousins, and just how ruthless everyone used to be to each other, and not just like verbally, you know, like busting chops, you know, like not just like that way, like even physically, bro. Cousins were ruthless, bro. Chew you up. See you watching Saturday morning cartoons sitting like that. They're gonna beat the brakes off you. Or Cloud, can I see your modules that you're using in the 20? Yep, I'll actually get chipped, so I'll just give it a quick pause. Just that. The levels are unco, they're not set up properly. I'm just rolling with it. If you want to see substats, this is missing wall. I've actually got the slots, 2 slots for it that I could probably use. Here's this. I managed to get the damage per meter. That's just in preparation for Spotlight Plus. I managed to get the Spotlight bonus here. But I think at some stage, people say it's ideal to go for the Poison Swamp stuff. I'm not at that stage yet. This is what it is. Obviously, the mythic rolls, cash is, you know, pretty important. And then this doesn't matter because I don't have any substat efficiency in that. Has that dog got its own Insta account? Bro, it probably should, bro. Bro, it's like, honestly, bro, it's so cute, bro. Bro, and the funniest thing, here's actually a funny one, is his brother from the same litter. So his brother is like TikTok famous. Like, does like these sort of animal review sort of things with some sort of influencer chick. Bro, he's like famous, bro. And our puppy's way cuter. Way cuter than that. I'm like, bro, he looks like his fluff looks different to our ones. Our ones, I reckon our one just looks way better. I was like, babe, you just make this fella famous. He's cute as. Cutest little pooch. Alright, we need a Death Defy. It's Death Defy or bust. So it's definitely the fast. Because that last time we could see them sliding on through, eh? So Ryan's probably right. It's probably definitely not the range because I've seen some myself. So this is, I'll show you another photo. And it's a photo of him, and then I think not like what a different version of him can look like. Oh, where'd this school go? So this is what a different version of him can look like bred, because you know they're not purebreds, but he's this little fella, and this is what another version can look like. You know, it all depends on what traits, because all those, like, toy dogs, you know, they're all mongrels, eh? Like, people just, you know, I don't know what they call them. Handbag or toy dog or whatever. And they just get, like, whatever's cute, the cutest things that they know, and then they just make them breed. Alright, so we got a commander on the screen. Super lethal. Boom, we got a death defy, boys. We got a death defy. Now we just have to not demon up. Perfect time for a death defy. Bro, note the scissors in the hands. This is why Ryan accidentally goop stomps all the marshmallows in his brackets. That dog must get some good reception with the satellite dishes though. Yes, bro, when we first got him, bro, he used to bark all night, all sorts of shit. I remember one night, like, you know, trying to settle him in. We hadn't had him for long, and we were trying to settle him in. And I was wondering, what does he keep getting wound up about? And faint as I could hear a dog barking. But, like, you know, when you can tell, like, a dog bark, like somebody's walking past somebody's house in the middle of the night and the dog kicks off. Bro, it sounded like the dog was, like, 2 blocks away. I was like, damn, buddy. You need to fine-tune. You need to fine-tune that. I got this oddball that, lives next door to us. And, like, he's all good. He's just an old fella. But he's, like, super old. And, bro, the puppy hates me. Like, bro, what was that? That's gotta have been arranged. What was that? Bro, I just got chipped from something. I didn't even see a fast slide through. Could have been a fast, but... that was criminal. I actually got to try the next one with G-Comp. Just to try to fend some of the shit off me. Alright, another commander. Alright, we're still in Berserk. Alright, we got the commander. We're at maximum heat. Maximum overload. Let's hope when we demon mode, we get a death defy. But the chances of that's super slim. What poison swamp stuff is a substat? I think people use like the cooldown and duration, that sort of stuff. Oh, I seen a fast slide through. Alright, this thing smashed us last time. So hopefully we can get this thing off us. That's what dropped our CF. Oh no, the boss has got to take the wall. Oh no, gentlemen. Okay, what did it get? In a landmine. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also not ideal. And we demon mode. Something slid through. We didn't death defy off it too. I don't think we did. Nah, we just had the one. Ryan says I got stomped all the time. There's always this one person who beats me up every tourney. Hexen Priest, hey Mist, hey Sup. Hey guys, all good on the tourneys? Yeah, just cruising through. I keep getting chipped. So I'm actually going to try G-Comp. And then maybe lower the range a bit. So I'll just lower the range. So I get a little bit more coverage from Black Hole. We'll see how that goes. just to try to stop things from sliding through. I've been super lucky this last these two tourney runs because I've death-defied on both and at pretty good waves too. So I can't be sitting here complaining. Because I think there was that other tourney run maybe a couple tournaments ago and I was just struggling to get any death-defies. Clouded, I'll DM you on Discord only if it's feet pics. Where's my Discord gone? Oh, Ryan sent me a selfie. Oh, you're terrible, Ryan. You're terrible. Celebrate your friendship anniversary. 1 year anniversary. Ryan. It's our 1 year anniversary. Since we were both girlfriends. Oh no, he's gonna steal my shield. No. If you try this. Okay, we'll do that next run. So, Ryan, what did you get me for my anniversary? For our anniversary. Obviously, you didn't get us dinner reservations. Boom. Oh, I had nuke. Whoops. 14th. Whoa. We're getting smashed on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look. There's a big window. Yeah, this is a bit of a rough one, boys. Where is it? Is that right? Alright, let's try that. This is going to be really hard to get up here for me. But I got to get some space. Alright, I'll do that next run, Brian. Might as well just sell this out. We've got the inverted hip leg build. This is the baby Johansson. The ultimate weapon Echo Lab looks so rushable. Okay, I should just be able to go like this. Why isn't this working? Oh, I forgot to lock the shockwave. Should I have locked the shockwave, Ryan? Sander Johansson. What's good, fam? Still got my wall. Hurry up and drop. Don't need to lock. Alright. Bro, I can't believe my wall's still up. Surely it'll get chipped down by something. Oh, here it comes. Boink. Boom. Gotta go. Good luck, Clouded. Thanks for stopping in, big guy. Thanks for stopping in. Wait, is my range locked? Oh yeah, range is locked. This is the Ryan Johansson build. I had my exam yesterday and it was not even my fault. Oh, damn, dude. What are you, what kind of exam? What's it for? What are you studying? Bro, I did one where I had to do a certificate for work. It was around permitting, like for the New Zealand laws, it was around permitting contractors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was around doing permits for contractors. Bro, I just AI'd everything. I was like... Just pulled the phone out, AI'd all my answers. It's obviously not an exam It's just like something that you have to complete. Looks like soup. I'm gonna get this thing out of the way. Bro, this is a rippy. This is rippy, boys. We're gonna have to push hard. We're gonna have to get some crazy luck to pull the cat out the bag on this one. We're definitely, at most, only getting 2 keys. But I tell you what, I was so terrible at school, eh? I'm glad my kids aren't. But I think a majority of it came down to, like, I just hated school. I hated it so much. Hated being told what to do. It was Norwegian Wayne study, cybersecurity, but have to get a higher grade and R2 math, hardest high school math. Exam in 1 week. Norwegian Wayne study, cybersecurity. The exam's in 1 week. Oh, I wish you the best of luck for it, dude. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what R2 math is. But it sounds like it's hard. So I do wish you the best of luck, man. I hope you nail it. Right, let's see how this thing goes. Hopefully all the stuns cracking off is gonna help us slow down the chips. Hopefully we just, so many things are getting spammed with stuns. Yeah, no, honestly, good luck, dude. Good luck. So is this at university? I'm taking it this is at, like, something to do with university. Because, like, in our country, you go primary school, and then you go intermediate, then you go high school, and then you go college. Oh, sorry. High school is college here, but you finish high school, and then you go university. But they're just changing, like, all the curriculum at the moment. And it just falls in the bracket, unfortunately, where my kids are at school. So, they're, I don't know, I suppose somewhat of the guinea pigs for it. But they've only got a year or so left of high school, and then they can do whatever. Let's see how much the orbs were doing. 24%. Hell yeah. Alright, we're coming into fleet territory, boys. We are coming into fleet territory. This is where we want to be lucky and get a Death Defy. I think the first one's a Commander, eh? Your previous run with the bigger range was better, but your orbs were outside of your inner landmine, so there is a sequence at the start to do. My friends, teach me the sequence. Oh no, bro, that commander's causing havoc. What is going on? What is going on? That death ray putting in work. Alright, we need a lucky death defy. Come on, Uncle Fuzz. And it's a Saboteur. What did it drop? Black hole. Just when I'm relying on the black hole. Alright, we got a death defy. Oh, that was so lucky. That was so lucky, boys. What's the death defy percentage at? The chances to death defy 10%. Oh, the luck. Bro, that Saboteur was cancer. We've been real lucky on the death defies, eh? They're like super been coming in clutch. Oh, I knew the overcharge was coming. So there's wings. We're still in intro sprint. Let's do this, boys. Bro, we've just been so lucky with the death defies. I can't believe it. Not like that other tourney, and we went like, bro, like a half dozen tourneys, half dozen runs. All right, here's another commander. Nuked him. All right, it's about to drop. Viking's about to drop. So we pretty much got one shot to get a death defy. We got one chance. Oh, it's the Saboteur. Haha. Just got to get him off us. Get off me. Yes, we got him. We got him before it dropped. All right, Viking's gonna drop any moment. Oh, those orbs putting in work, boys. Come on, Lady Luck. Oh, the overcharger. Death defy. Death defy. Nah, he demoned me. That's all goods. That's all goods. We did it. Alright, so just a tiny bit more than what we did the other time. Quite a bit of RNG there. Especially with the death defy. I admire people that are able to do such hard top tier things around the world, because it's really hard to accomplish. Need a lot of sacrifice. 100%, bro. 100%. Like a big one for us was when we bought our house. Like we pretty much had to, there's a lot of things we had to give up as young fellas. Because it's not like, it wasn't one of those situations like, say for my kids, for example, we'll try to do something in a way because it'll be hard for them to get into the property ladder where, you know, when it's time for them to get a house and that and get into the property side of things, you know, use leverage with the bank, basically. But someone has to start doing that, you know, and it's a hard thing to do, to be like the first one to start that process, to start that chain of events. and it's no different to anything else. Like as far as like building something and doing something, it's just starting off that. I'm gonna have this nuke ready in case this guy drops me. Boom! I death-defied on it. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. So that just buys us a little bit of time. This is a super lucky run. I have an electrician degree, but because of a work accident, I have to find new work. Oh. I might have to nuke him. Oh, look at that, bro. The odds of that death ray hitting that clump. Bro. Bro, the chances of that happening, bro. Wild. We're at 2 death defies. Yeah, I mean, I wish I got a trade under my belt or something like that. I just tried to make the best of the hand. The cards that were dealt, I tried to make the best of the hand. So I just climbed up the ranks in the factory that I was in. Bro, imagine if we got 1100 waves. Bro, that death ray is putting in work, boys. Alright, we got 2 shields. I'm gonna let him take one of these energy shields. Oh, lucky we got him. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with chat. I just like watching it very intently. So we should be expecting... Is there another one at... When's the next fleet? Oh, that protector. No way. I may panic nuke. Oh, we're gonna have to do it, boys. We're gonna have to do it. There's no way I was getting that boss after that Ray took that. Well, we broke 1100. Let's go, boys. Bro, like some crazy RNG on the Death Ray, on the Death Defies, on the Black Hole timing. Like big clumps coming out of a commander. Alright, this is it, boys. It's Death Defy or bust. Death Defy or nothing. And the commander's there. This is it, boys. GG's. Oh, come on, Defree, come on. No. Watch this, it's gonna shotgun me. Boom. GG's, boys. 11:08. So we did manage to get a bit of space, which is good. It's a shame we were so close to this Joker. Theory. Inner landmine provides the stuns, orbs do the damage. Steps. Take off range card. Use orb adjuster. And reduce the range to 30 meters. Add the range card. Then max the range in the workshop. What's your CF plus at? Level 4, bro. Level 4. Okay, we'll try that. It's really hard to say for my final ultimate weapon. Assist mods and card masteries are waving at me. Bro, I crumbled. I crumbled when it came to unlocking Ultimate Weapon Plus. I bought those ultimate weapons. Once you have kids, you live life for them. Something to pass on, and it's no longer about me but them. At least for me. 100%, bro. 100%. Okay, so what did you say? Take the range card. Take off the range card. So take off the range card. Take off the range card. Use the orb adjuster. Reduce to 30 meters. Add the range card and then max the range. Okay, dokie. Let's try this. This is the Peter build. Peter build. What about the modules? Should I ditch G-Comp? Peter says, great run. Yep, bro. Just insane RNG. Taylor, sorry I'm late. Hope all is going well. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we had crazy luck that run. Isn't your shockwave too short? Oh, shockwave. For 98 meters, I think shockwave goes to, is it 16? I think. We can just roll with 16. So I just need we'll practice in here. I just need to go in, start the run, shrink the orbs, add the range card, then max. Add the range card. Hey. Add the range card, max. Practice on level 21st. No, leave G-Comp in. I can see that the workshop orbs are there. The extra orb card's way on the funk. Is the extra orb card supposed to get all funky like that? Whoa, they're right in that space displacer ring, eh? Hell yeah. Extra orb's good where it is. Okay, so it's supposed to go like that. Okay, so all I have to do is exit. Take the range card out. Go here. Boom. And then so if I jump in there. Add that in. Whoa, it's different again this time. Oh, we got to max the range. Oh no, so it must automatically always push it out. Okie dokie. Okay, let's get this off. Alright, let's do this. Take you down. Add you in. Max the range. Boom. Get this going. These sneaky little straps. You can move extra orbs out if you want. Okay. These bloody little sneaky strats, eh? Uncle Fuds could make it so much easier if it just didn't do it like this, and you could just adjust them regardless. Uncle Fuds, eh? These bloody little sneaky strats, eh? You bloody little hackers. I was actually got a stream tomorrow, but then I remembered that you fellas over in Aussie and that this is you guys will be at work tomorrow. Oh. What do I do? Turn chain lightning off? Oh shit. Is that shockwave right? 315. That shockwave's a bit high. It's alright. We'll just roll with it. Yeah, we'll check out this bloody little sneaky strat, eh? Wow, what about the orb adjuster, boys? We can do these sneaky little Australian tactics. Eh? Alright, something dropped my wall. Come on. Boom. Night time. And now we just need the RNG, eh? I finally got my MV into Ancestral. Let's go. Hell yes. So now for the 65-second sync. Solid increase, bro. It's such a good mod at Ancestral. All those Ancestral mods that change to the sync time. So good, bro. You get a nice jump in econ. Especially when it gets like rolled really well. Like I think Tags was one of the guys that had it at Mythic for quite a while, eh? And it forced them into a position where to lower the death wave cooldown quite a bit to try to get a, you know, a good sync. Which is a shame that like RNG can kind of put you in that position. But, you know, if you have a good attitude like he does towards things, where, like, he won't beat himself up about it, just be like, it's out of my control. Like, I just haven't got that drop. Then you tend to deal with it fine. But I can also see when stuff gets to people. Like me being 1 copy off Ancestral Dim Core for like 7 or 8 months. Like, bro, 1 copy off for 7 or 8 months. Or like project funding, still don't have it Ancestral, still not getting any copies. I did not have your luck on the rolls. Yeah, bro, it's one of those things. I think ACP's been that for me. I've sunk in so many millions of rerolls into ACP that, like, I got PTSD and I just, like, don't even bother adjusting any substats on it. It just made me so mad. I was pretty happy with getting that Ancestral roll on the cannon, though, for the damage per meter. It's definitely stoked with that. Like, that was well needed. Like, even though I don't need it now, it's like future-proofing. Like, I had like, I think like 1.4 million, and I got it real fast. And then spent the rest on trying to get a mythic roll into the last slot, which I ended up just getting the bounce shot. So I rolled off attack speed to prioritize, so to use 2 slots, so that I could prioritize getting the damage per meter roll. After the update, rolling became so slow. Anyone noticed? I haven't personally noticed. But I always get nervous after an update, like when they had that bug that the reroll wasn't working. And it was just like running through the same cycle over and over again and not doing like a proper roll, like a proper casino spin. I got the last Ancestral MVN on the very last 200 gems I spent on the lucky banner. So there was some rejoicing, bro. I can imagine, bro, like the luck of it. Like, yes, the casino of power. Let's see if we get some good RNG in this run like we did the last. That was some crazy RNG. And if we don't get some good RNG, it's probably still worth a rerun. Like, I imagine it's probably still worth a rerun. Because this looks super interesting. I'm super interested to see how this is going to turn out. These bloody little Aussie tactics. We'll call this the Aussie colonization build. The orb colonization build. Bro, I tell you what, for my Aussie friends. Bro, I had the best steak and cheese pie today. Bro, it fully caught me off guard. Went to go to the bakery before we shot off. And then I was like, oh, should we go to that other bakery that's in town? I've never actually been there. Bro, it was the best. I haven't had a steak and cheese pie that good in so long. It was just perfect. There was nothing about it I would complain about. Since rolls are pretty hard, should I get CF slow early on MVN or wait till later? Really don't need it now. 161. I think most people prioritize the... I think you can put it high priority if you're going for the reverse kind of Devo build. It is a high priority, but I think like a majority of people will go Deathwave cooldown or GT cooldown first and foremost. And then don't worry about anything rolling Ancestral, because those first two rolls will be free, basically. Like, they're so cheap to roll. And then after that, people look to, oh yeah, look at the stuns putting in work. Let's go. Okay, we're in fleet territory, so I'm going to slow it down. Apologize. And then people will go for Spotlight Angle, Deathwave Quant. Those are generally, so that's 4 rolls. And 161 gets you 5, eh? What's the other one to go for? What's the other Econ one? The 2 cooldowns, Spotlight Angle, Deathwave Quant. And then either GT bonus or the speed reduction. I think that's generally how people do it. Bro, I can't believe it didn't drop our wall. Alright, Saboteur's there. We got the boss. We're doing good. There's these cheeky Aussie strats. This is the Aussie steak and cheese build. Bro, we're humming. We haven't even death-defied, we're humming. Oh, look at it. Let's go, boys. Come on, death-defy. No way we got a death-defy. Oh, bro. We've been so spoiled, bro. We just don't have enough mana. We don't have enough to push through this. There's not enough juice in the tank. Bro, we're getting all the RNG in the world and just not enough juice. Come on, lad. Eventually going reverse Devo Glass Cannon, but currently still EHP Devo. EHP Devo. Like a Orb Devo? And I'll probably be doing that for a while. Makes sense. Completely viable build. And you can get a real nice Orb Devo at 65 seconds sync. I was thinking GT cooldown, Deathwave cooldown, Deathwave Quant, Spotlight bonus. I'm assuming you mean Angle. And then, as you say, one of the last 5 to open up to options. Oh, we got another Death-defy. Bro, we got another Death-defy. I was off the overcharge. We got another Death-defy at 10:20. Robbed our wings, but it's okay. We're not going to cry over spilt milk. Alright, we just need to nuke this fleet off us. Bro, we are the RNG. If RNG was a guy, it's been us tonight. I can't believe it. Just a little bit of rough RNG on the bracket. But look, you win some and you lose some. And it's not far from the start of the month, so it's to be expected. Oh, that overcharge stole our demon mode. It did that last time. Actually, it's done that all those other times. Bro, lame. So the next fleet is Saboteur and then Commander. Is that right? Saboteur, and then Commander, I think. Damn, that's so unlucky that we couldn't get that overcharge. May have had a chance if our shockwave wasn't so high. Man, I really want steak and cheese now. It's not even a thing in the UK. We need to change this. Bro, start it off, bro. Start it off. Be the trendsetter. Bring it over to the UK. I'm in Legends today. I expect to get 90 waves. Bro, congrats on getting to Legends. That's awesome. Damn, that overcharge, I reckon. Bro, little punk. And that the shockwave size didn't help either. Because there's nothing to, like, bounce off. That bloody overcharge. Oh, you can see the fast slipping through, eh? And then just the orbs can't do anything to them. Little punks. Yeah, those fasts are a problem. Let's see what we can do with this boss. Alright, let's see what these orbs did. 31%. Let's go, boys. Last attempt it was too short and this one is too long. Maybe 1.35. Yeah, I think people say to do this, I think at 2.9. I think 2.9 is kind of the number. So you want shockwave size and extra orb to line up at 87. Shockwave size and extra orb to line up at 87. Okay, so should I lock the range and take it to 87? Oh, didn't realize we were. May have to nuke this. May have to nuke these suckers. What I'll do is I'll actually lock them. I'll lock the range and I'll lock hey, I did push it. So I'll lock the range. Or it is locked. I'll lock the shockwave. And I think the range is locked. Yeah. And then the shockwave. And then I'll manually take it up. So go 12. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. And then I'll just manually click this up until we feel like it's in a good spot. And then range is not as important as the lining it up. Okie dokie. Are the fast speeding by CF Plus that are the issue? Yeah, not having enough CF Plus is definitely an issue with the mass enforcement. But then also not being able to kill them fast enough so that that battle condition just increases their mass so fast. Okay, so we got to take the card out, eh? Take this down. Take this down. Put that in. And then we want to push this up. I'll just get this thing sorted first. Right, do that. Turn that off. Try to hit the berserk. Right, gold box. So now we're saying 87. $87. Where are ya? 87.6. Oh, I'm trying to find the comment. And then we want the extra orb out. Oh, range at 98. Oh, which is gold box. Yeah. And then we want the shockwave. So extra orb's at 60, and did you say put the extra orb to... Put the extra orb to 87, did you say? An extra orb to line up, let's say at 87. Okay. I'll just try to get this berserk. Boink. There it is. Bang. So I want the extra orb to 87. And then we want the shockwave to line up with the extra orb, eh? Now slow down the gain speed and see where your shockwave's going out. And do I want it just a little bit beyond that so that we can tag the fleets? Look at these bloody Australian strats, eh? Bit more. Maybe like an extra click or so. So I can still tag the fleets. No, the Theria's Shockwave pushes the enemies into the orb line to do damage. Alright, we'll see how at if I understood well, you will need to bring the extra orb a bit back. Alright, I'll see what you still want it inside your range line, so bounce shots crack off the... Yeah, makes sense. Still bouncing, still sending off chains. What's this one? The potato top pie build. And we'll see what, with the battle condition, what the orb resistance gives me. We are all mates in this sinking ship. Okay, I think I've got the shockwave at the right spot. See how much my orbs are doing at the moment. Orbs still are dealing 20% at the moment. Alright, and then if stuff's still in the tower range, or at the edge of the tower range, we should hopefully not push stuff out so that we can still get some bounce shots towards fleets or some chains towards fleets. Fingers crossed. And let's see how we go, boys. Let's see how we chew this up. The potato top pie build. The Scarlett Johansson. These cheeky little strats. We'll call this the Centrelink strat. These are all the hoops that you have to go through at Centrelink to be on the dole forever. Peter. Oh look, and we get a little bit of time too when the energy net catches it. We get a little bit of time too. And we tag the boss with the orbs. So what are we at? 250. 250 and... Oh, max. Max 250 and we're at 87. 87, you bloody little cheeky boys. The Scarlett Johansson bringing you the steak and cheese pie build. Bringing you the steak and cheese pie build. Delivered straight from Centrelink, courtesy of Centrelink. Let's go, boys. Bro, I'm on a month off on work. I'm sure I mentioned it last time. A month off work. Let's go, boys. I can just eat breads and desserts and just get all fat and sassy. All that is needed to unlock the lifetime beneficiary is a stint in the pen. And then you get to be a recidivist beneficiary. Throwing prizes across the ditch. Let's go, boys. Alley-ooping the alley-ooping the steak and cheese pies, you reckon? Alright, let's do this. But what about one of my friends bought a ride-on lawnmower today? And he was so happy, not that the fact that, of course, that he got a ride-on lawnmower and he was stoked as. And of course, like, it's going okay and all the other sort of thing. But it has a little cup holder for his beer. He was just like it was his dream come true. How's it going, Cloud? A good bracket in this one? A bit of a hard one, McChicken Joe. A bit of a hard one. But we've tried all sorts of cheeky little tactics. And this looks like a little good one. So just to catch you up, we've got our workshop orbs right in the space displacer line. Alright, we're at the fleet mark. And then we've got this extra orb just inside the tower range with the shockwave pushing it out to it. It's catching the boss and dealing damage here. But we're also keeping the mobs a little bit close to try to get off some bounce shots, some more chains, and, you know, try to tag whatever we can with the fleets. So now if we were like, we'll watch the next boss, for example. This one should be Commander. We've had to put Death Ray on because of the orb resistance and just trimming off everything with the mass enforcements. Pretty important. See, the boss is stuck there. It's getting borbed. Oh no, come on. Yes, the RNG on that. Get this out the way. Bro, that commander's still there, and the boss is going to pass through it. So the boss is stunned there, and a Death Defy, boys. How lucky. So we've got an overcharge coming soon. That's going to be a pain for us. Saboteur. Oh no. What did the Saboteur drop? Black hole. Okay, we survived it. We've still got 3 shields. We've still got wings. We've got an overcharge come soon. See, like, watch the boss. Energy net, caught, borbing. And then it'll hit another round where it'll get borbed out. We're really relying on the black hole. So I got G-Comp as an assist. There's the overcharge. Okay, come on. Come on. Got him. And he didn't steal wings this time, boys. We got him. So the other 3 times he got it. The steak and cheese Centerlink build. What is this chaos? Ah, lucky I got you fellas. You guys teaching me all the little tricks. Okay, here's this other fleet. This one's a pain in the ass too. Got him. Nuked him down. We're still Vikinged up. So we're maximum heat. I'm just going to pause it for a sec. Look at that. That looks cool. What was I checking? The heat. So orbs are still dealing something at max heat. 14%. Didn't know that, boys. Didn't know that. Alright, this is it. This is it. This is the home stretch, boys. Sorry to put it at 1%. Oh, one speed. We're doing it, boys. Oh, the Saboteur. Come on. What did it dropped my CF. Bro, it dropped my CF. You dog. No way. Come on. Come on. And then it's still going to be on cooldown, eh? No way. It dropped the CF. We got him. Come on, CF. 49 seconds. Boom. Perfect package chance. Come on. We need one. We need another package. Bro, if we survive this. If we survive this, bro. Oh my days. We've got no Viking. Come on. Where's the packages, boys? Where's the packages? Come on. No. Stole my wings. 10 seconds. Far out. Okay, we got no wings. I can't believe we survived that. We got no wings, no shields. Just the big heart and the steak and cheese pie build. The suspense. That boss is going to be a pain for us. Yes, the double black hole. Oh, it's the overcharger. Or is this the overcharge that ruins us? This is the overcharge, eh? So this one always ends up popping my demon. Little prick. Ah, Ratchet, that same overcharge. Oh, that's annoying. I think we were definitely on a roll there. We just lucked out with that Saboteur. One shield and wings. Never mind Saboteur. Yeah, the Saboteur. Bro, that overcharge got us. Little son of a... Damn, that overcharge is in the wrong time, eh? It's like right in the... Alright, I'll speed it up a little bit. Be good if we could get another energy shield. I'm gonna remember this one. This sneaky little one. This sneaky little tactic. We have to get close to 100 waves to jump the guy that's ahead of us. Alright, we should have energy shield by the time demon's down. Alright, demon mode's about to drop. This is it, boys. Death-defy. No, yes! Yes! What are the odds? What are the odds? Shame we're not an intro sprint. But look, you take them when you can take them, man. Now we'll just have to do affinity death defies. 100 waves of death defies. Isn't OA better for you? Mist? OA. OA can be better for me in certain battle conditions, like especially with tank ult. Because the tanks just wreak havoc in some of the with Space Displacer. I think that's where we were mucking around with the Scarlet build. Alright, we gotta get this. We gotta get this sucker. Yep, got him. There we go, boys. And was the other one a Saboteur or an Overcharge? I actually like this idea of you guys, because I actually thought that my orbs went down to 0. I didn't know that there's actually, they're still dealing a % of damage. Alright, we're gonna have to pull the, oh, we might get a second shield. Still in Berserk. Might get a second shield before Berserk's up. I'm happy we got 1100 waves though. I'm stoked. Alright, let's see how much we can borb on the boss. Alright, we got 2 shields. Alright, he stole one. Alright, come on boys. Let's pull it out. We're actually close to beating our PB, which is 1111 waves, I think. We're only a few waves off beating our PB, which is real crazy. Okay, we need to get it off this Ray. He needs to death-defy us. No death-defy. No. I'm gonna have to nuke. Damn it. Alright, this is it, boys. The final countdown. We need that auto nuke, eh, so that we can just roll a death-defy off it. Or try to. GG, boys. This is another good run. Chip down. What was it? What was that one? Ranged. Ranged plucked me. 1100 for 14th. Holy moly. 1058 for keys. 400 to stay in. 2,500. This guy might get second. So weird watching you have this many goes. I get maybe one goal in champ at 1300 waves. Takes me like 3 hours. Oh yeah, dude, bro. Honestly, it was so good getting the intro sprint mastery. It was such a game changer. How much is the distance between the next guy? He's still at the 35. GG's Peter. Shot for the tips too. That was pretty sick. I enjoyed that. What are we going? OA? Where's my baby? Look, I'm one copy off getting this 5-star. Super stoked. Do this. 1, 2. None of these other ones matter. I don't even know why I've got that other side. How much got it here? 45. What can I get? Ooh, let's do this, eh? Oh, not quite enough. Let's do this. 2. Dimcore. Not quite. 2 more pulls. Yes, let's go, boys. Look at the luck. Bro, check it out, boys. What is the luck? So we'll go like this. Why is it only at 5,700? Total coin bonus. What have I done wrong? Oh, I don't have BHD on. Okay, so we go from test 17, 13,893. Check this out. Where is it? Boom, boom. Boom, baby. 14,172. Night, mate. Don't eat too many pies on your month off. They catch up on you, bro. Honestly. Yeah, bro. I know, bro. I know exactly where you're coming from. Look at that. 5-star, boys. Last pull, nothing. Cool, I'm stoked with that anyway. So all I gotta do now, set my orbs. Put protector because I don't have perma black hole. Every now and then I have to check to make sure I've like locked everything. Yeah, we should be good. We just sail out. And then I'm just gonna leave this until maybe like lunchtime tomorrow. And I'll just see like how this goes. Like as far as coin per hour. And then I'll do it again on test 16 for a few days because my coin multiplier on test 16's gone up as well. And then I'll just compare the two. You know, standard testing, but I'll let it run like 5 or 6 runs to get a good kind of idea of where it's sitting. GG bro, thanks for the stream. Gonna do my run soon and back to plaque. Cheers Junior. Bro, thanks for always showing up, bro. Legend. And guys, thank yous all for being a part of this journey. I actually learned a lot. Every stream I say that. I'm always learning a lot from you fellas. You bloody little cheeky... You guys bloody little cheeky tactics. We just didn't quite have enough RNG. Like, we had excellent RNG, but not quite enough to pin this guy. Pretty rough bracket. 1,000 waves. What is my tier 21? Tier 21, 85. 1,000 waves till we get to thing. What did I say? 1,000 waves till we get to... What am I talking about? 1,000 waves for keys. It's a bit of a rough one. I have seen worse though. I've been in worse. Been on ones where I get like 900 or 1,000 waves. Don't get keys. Or 900 waves and almost get demoted. Crazy. I think one thing that I do have to do though is be mindful of my perks. And how it all gets collected in that. But for the most part, just let it go in auto mode and then just assess it in a day and see what it's come back and got for me. Congrats on the 5-star. Yeah, bro, I'm stoked. Look at that, 14k multiplier. But Ryan's right. The big thing with Tank's ult is the killing speed, and that's why OA is such a good mod. Just definitely helps out. But we'll see where this tier gets us. So, gentlemen, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.